Daddy born poor, Mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. Four babies in the back seat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha 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 ha.
Hello, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. So glad you could join me this Monday afternoon, July 10th, 2023. We're doing this broadcast from Terminal D at Dulles Airport. I am traveling, and that's one of the great things about currency trading is you can literally do it from anywhere. So given that I've got some time before my flight, we are going to go ahead and do our live trade and see what we've come up with. Here at Forex Smart Trade, our mission is to make you a successful currency trader, and we do that by teaching you how to trade with our proprietary trading indicators that, in my opinion, are the best in the business, and we do that by personalized one-on-one coaching. So with that, let's get started. We need to listen to this guy. One of the great things about the program is that we do these live trade sessions in addition to the 3 that I do, one this afternoon and then on Tuesday and Thursday morning at 6:30. Not 100% sure if I'll be able to make tomorrow's tomorrow morning's session, but I will send out an email I'll send out an email either way. But we do live trades every morning at 10 a.m., every evening at 10 p.m. And one of the keys to being able to be a good trader is that we do have continuous training every Wednesday evening, every Saturday morning. Once we've coached you, we let you trade with company funds and split what you make. So you have an accountability partner there who's keeping tabs on what you're doing. And if you start to go off course a little bit, we'll step in and try to give some correction before you lose the money. So with that, I like to trade off of a little checklist. Every day, restart the green charts, clear out the memory. As I'm traveling, I've had my laptop open a number of times. So we've got a fresh screen. Good habit at the end of every day is to go back and examine the trades that didn't work and figure out why they didn't work. And because of our simulator, that allows us to go right back to the time and evaluate what we were seeing and what we were looking at, and try to figure out what was different there, what made it not go the way we wanted. And again, the fact that you've got coaching help, someone else can take a look at it. I've met with people who were just executing trades wrong. They didn't quite understand the strategy, and so being able to get that feedback helps you improve faster. We are technical traders, meaning that we are trading on the price action. We are not trading on news, but we want to know when there is news so that we can trade around it, because the news will cause currency prices to change. We do that by taking a look at forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com breaks news down into three categories: yellow, which is low impact; red, which is high impact; and orange, which is medium impact. These red guys that we want to look out for. And right now we've got clear sailing till tomorrow morning at 2 on the pound. Any trade that we take right now would be closed before this. Although the overnight trade might hit this. So we'll think about that when we get to taking the overnight trade. So with that, let's go in and take a look and see what we've got today. This chart that I am trading off of is the Light 6 Major. It's one of the standard layout charts. It is a composite chart. It's showing me 6 different currency pairs, all on a 1-hour candle. I am going to start with the middle section of the chart, the majors and minors, and I am looking for situations. The red and green line is the major indicator. The blue and the black and gray line is the minor indicator. Horizontal blue line is the overbought line. Horizontal red line is the oversold line. So I am looking for situations where we're either overbought up above the blue line and the lines are pointing down, or oversold, the lines are below the red line and pointing up. So here we're overbought, but the lines are going sideways. So nothing there. If I've got nothing, then I don't need to look at any more of the chart. This trade, the goal is to basically, it's called the 10-point trade. We've got a dozen different signals. Oops. We've got a dozen different signals. And when we train you, we are going to come up with a specific trade plan. My trade plan includes this trade. And basically, I like to do it off of the 1-hour chart, but you can do it off of any chart. I like to be 30 minutes into the chart so that it has a little bit of time to form. Usually the trade is worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. My sweet spot is 11 pips, and I'm looking to get in and out within 1 hour, 1 to 3 hours. And what I'm trying to do is get all the lines to line up in one direction from each of the 3 sections, and then that gives me a high probability trade. So with that, let's go back. Euro USD overbought, and everybody, minors are starting to come down, but the majors are sideways. Pound USD overbought, majors sideways, minors coming up. USD Canadian dollar oversold, everybody's still going down, so nothing there. USD Swiss franc oversold, minors coming up, majors are starting to come up. I like the red and green line to be up here where the minors are, more ready to enter the channel. And one of the criteria of the trade, one of the 3 points I'm looking for, one is oversold, which we have that. 2, I want everybody going up. Majors and minor, the majors are kind of going up, but the third part is I want a double cross, whereas the green line is clearly crossed over the red line. And I don't think we have that here right now. It's just touching. So let's keep going. USD yen oversold, minors are sideways, majors are sideways too, so nothing there. So I've cloned this chart and created another chart. This chart has non-US pairs, and Let's see, we got the euro pound oversold. Miners coming down, majors going down slightly. A little bit of an upside down duck bill. Here's the duck's bill. Here's his head. Tells me that there's going to probably be a little bit more down on the move. Australian dollar yen. Well, it's neither overbought or oversold. The majors are overbought, miners are oversold, and the majors are going sideways, so we're going to just pass on that. Euro Canadian dollar overbought. Miners coming down have entered the channel. Majors are starting to come down. We do have a bit of the cross here. The red line has crossed over. So I've got the 3 points. When I have 3 points here, but I'm not crazy about these 3 points. I don't like the slope of the green line. It's a little bit less than 45 degrees. I also don't like that the green line is so far away from entering the channel here. But when I do jump up here and I start to count the lines that support a sell signal here, thick orange is horizontal, so that's not telling me sell. Thin orange is horizontal, not telling me sell. Blue lines are inversely related. Thick blue is going up, which tells me sell. Dotted blue going down, which tells me buy. So only one of the 3 here are consistent. I want at least 3 of these telling me this is a good sell signal. So what I was just seeing from the majors is supported up here on the TNTs. Let's see. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar are approaching overbought, so nothing there. Pound yen overbought, going up, and we get a little bit of a duck bill here. So we're not going to take that. And then the euro, Australian dollar. I don't know what the heck that noise is. Somebody's breaking into one of the gates, I think. Euro Australian dollar oversold. Miners are going up. Majors, they're kind of going up, but really more sideways here. We've got the kink in the line where we're going from more steep to less steep. So it's really kind of sideways. So I don't like it. Canadian dollar yen. Oversold. Miners are going up, majors are kind of going up, but I just don't quite like. We've got 3 points here. 1, we're oversold. 2, everybody's going up, even though they're not going up that steeply. And I've got the double cross where the green's on top and the gray's on top. But again, I don't like the slope of the green line, and I don't like that it's kind of far away from the entering the channel. I do have the 2 orange lines going up. I do have the 2 blue lines going down. So all 4 of these are telling me sell. And when I go to the pressure, I've got down pressure, but the green line is on top and it's pulling away from the red line. So the green line on top gives me a point, a buy. So 1 point here, 3 points here, and 4 points here. So we got 8 points on here. It's a weak 8, but let's go and do a little more examination. It's the end of the trading day in Japan, which would be in Canada, but it's the beginning of the trading day in Japan. So let's do a little bit more investigation. CAD yen. So let me open up a chart. And JPY. And let's save this. And what I've got here is
sorry for the alarm, folks. It'll be off in a minute or so. Just calling it in. So it'll be turned off momentarily. We appreciate your patience.
Let's see here. So, yay. So this is a chart with the CAD yen where I've got multiple time periods. And what I'm interested in is, here's what we were just looking at. I want to see that we're oversold on both the 2 and the 4 hour. Because if we're oversold on the 2 and the 4 hour, which we are, and it doesn't have to be going up like I want it. I want the majors to be going up on the 1 hour. It's not as critical on the 2 or the 4. I just want them to be oversold. And the idea is that if it's oversold, we are going to catch it. If for some reason this signal weakens up, we will catch it. It will eventually go up if it's oversold on the 2 and the 4. It's just going to take longer for it to happen. So what I'm interested in is getting the direction correct. And if the move takes longer, that's okay. I'll still, I just don't want the move to go the other way. So we've got support here. My next thing would be to see what the trade is worth. And to figure out what the trade is worth, I am going to open up a clean chart. And it is Canadian dollar, JPY. And I'm going to scrunch this up a little bit because I want to add some support and resistance. Support and resistance are spots where the lines seem to naturally stop. Let's see here. And the more data points I can have by scrunching it up, the better my analysis will be. And these tend to be about 40 pips apart on Euro USD. So here we get it stopping a little bit. Here we're stopping a little bit. Here we're stopping a little bit. On this first one, it stopped over here and over here. So now I'm going to pull this up and take a look. Oops. Now, as we take a look at this, the two things I want to know are what's the trend. So clearly we're trading into a downtrend. Last week it's been coming down. So when I'm going to trade into a downtrend, I'm going to take a little bit less on pips because I don't want to get caught with it going the other direction. But it does bounce a little bit up, a little bit down while it's going down. So then I want to know how much room do I have to this resistance spot. So about 23 pips up and $13 pips down, 23 up, 13 down. Let's save this. And let's go back and look at the chart before we decide. Interesting. The orange line has changed since we've been looking at it. And we've lost the double cross while we've been looking at it. Now the trade isn't there anymore, but I want to just take a look.
Your attention, please. If you read I phone here by name 67, please contact me 3 seconds for here. Anybody wants to read iPhone, please report the date 37.
You know, I'm thinking about it. I was thinking if we could take a pending trade. But I'm not entirely sold. And my general rule of thumb is I'd rather be safe than sorry. You only need a couple trades a day to make good money, and I am not seeing. I'm going to hold off here a little bit. So let's see what else we've got. That was the Canadian dollar, yen. Euro, New Zealand dollar. Oh my goodness. Oversold. Majors going up, minors going up, double cross. So 3 points here. Steepness on the green line is great. Green line is just entering the channel. So that's a plus. 2 orange lines going up, 2 blue lines going down. So all four of the TMTs you're telling me buy. I've got kind of weak down pressure, and green line is crossing over. What makes it weak, it's really kind of sideways pressure because this green line is going up a little bit and the red line's going down. So we have got 8 points here. So Euro, New Zealand, let's go back and take a look. Euro, New Zealand. Euro, NZD. Let's save this. So the 2 hour is oversold, and it's actually starting to go up. I'm not as critical about that, but the 4 hour isn't oversold. I'd really like to have that oversold on the 4 hour too. The line has kinked. Let's take a look at Euro, New Zealand. Let's see where the support and resistance is. Make a decision. Euro, New Zealand dollar. A little bit of an uptrend here, but a little sideways, little up, not 100% clear. Let's drop some support and resistance in. So support and resistance are spots where the candles seem to naturally stop, and that's going to create the bounds for where I'm going to take profit. And I'm trying to get this right. See it stopping in here, stopping over here, and let's put another one in. Stops right in here, stops over here, That's 76.82 to 77.46. So that's a little bit more than I like. That's almost 50 pips, 60 pips. Let's open this up a little bit. Let's save it. What do we have? Going up. We get 43 pips. You know what? Let's try one more. Looks like we did another little support line right here. We're bouncing over here and over here. When we do that, right now we don't have, we're bouncing into this line. So there's really no room to get any pips before we hit this line. The line is at 77. Let's see.
Bella, please call the E7, Bella E7.
Let's see this. I'll try one more thing here. 77, 129, 77, 129. 77, 129. I'm going to go back and take a look at the signal again. All right, we're going to take a pending trade. Pending trade. Buy stop. You can do this in your simulator, or if you're using MetaTrader, you can do it on MetaTrader. So I'm going to go to, I don't have that pair open. It was New Zealand. What was it? New Zealand. Euro New Zealand. So Euro New Zealand. I'm going to go to File, Chart. Euro New Zealand is going to probably be in this third group. Euro New Zealand. So, to take a pending trade, I'm going to go to New Order, which is on the second row here. Click New Order. This account, let's see, it's not showing me. It's got 7,700 in it. I'm going to move the decimal place over 4 spots. So I'm going to take a lot size of 0.77. And I also want to check and just see what the spread is. Because New Zealand has weird spreads. All right, so the spread is 1.54 to 6.8. So it's about 1.5 pips. So for 1.5 pips, we want to get at least 11 pips out of this. So we're going to take a trade for a little bit more than 11 pips. So let's go back in here, 0.77. We're not going to take a market trade. We're going to take a pending trade. And it is called a buy stop. Think of it like a bus stop. The bus is going to come by, it's going to stop, pick us up, and then we're going to keep riding. So as we're going up, the bus will stop, pick us up. And I'm going to tell it what price I want it to pick us up at, and I forget what I said. 177.279 was it? Let's go back and take a look, because I don't have the ability to write stuff down right now. 177. 177. 177.129. So 177.129. And my take profit, we're going to go for 15 pips, 177.279. $279. 15 pips by 15 to the 1.2. It's going to go to 2.7. And we use a stop loss of 45 pips. So 45 pips, 177 point. 45 minus 129, it's going to be around 30, so 185, 1085, close enough. And then what happened? Why don't I see it? Euro New Zealand. Why isn't it showing me? Oops. So we're going to delete this because the numbers were wrong. New order. Pending. So I had the decimal spot in the wrong spot. Buy stop. 1.77129. 1.77, we said 15, so it's going to go to 279. And 176. Right? We take away 176.85. 176.85. All right. And you know what I'm going to do is I am going to just pull this down just a bit, the stop loss, because it's touching these wicks. I want to take it out of that range to have a less of a chance of being stopped out. So we took a pending buy order on the Euro New Zealand dollar with a price of 177.129. 177.129. That's the price we're going to get in at. So it's got to go up to here to take us in. You see that it hit that resistance. It stopped before it hit that resistance. So that's why I didn't want to take the trade. And we're going to take profit as 177.279. 177.279 with a stop loss of 1.76809. 1.76809. If this doesn't execute within 6 hours, close it. Doesn't execute within 6 hours closing. Now let's do the overnight trade. Overnight trade. It's getting crowded here. All these people looking at me. Overnight trade. I am doing it off of a day chart. And it's a modified version of the 10-point trade. And my principal focus is, what is the green line doing? What is the green line doing? Green line's overbought, and it's almost fully extended, but it is green and going up. So that's telling me buy. I look at the 12-hour. 12 hours going up, telling me buy. 8 hours going up, telling me buy. 4 hours up, 2 hours up, 1 hour starting to roll. But with the day chart going up, 12 going up, the 8 going up, we're going to take a 11 pip buy on the Euro USD. So go to the Euro USD chart. Here, new order. It is going to be a market. I'm going to keep my lot size the same. It's going to be a market execution buy. I'm going to right click, go to modify, click on it. I'm going to put in 110, which is 11 pips, 110 points. Click the little blue button that does the math for me. And we're going to use basically a 3 to 1, 35 pip stop loss. Click the red button, it does the math. So we took a buy on the Euro USD, take profit of 1.10099, 1.10099, stop loss of 1.10639. And let's see what we got on the pound. We are oversold and going down, suggesting a sell. But when I look at the 12-hour, the 12 hours flat. 12 hours flat. It looks like they get a little bit of a resistance spot here. 8 hour is going up. 4 hours going up. 2 hours going up. So a little bit of a mixed bag here. Let me just take a look and see what the support and resistance is on this. Take a look at one more thing. Yen.
Does he need to do the service? Yeah.
No, I'm not getting any clarity. So we're just going to take the buy on the Euro USD tonight, and not take the sell. We get a sell here, but we're flat here, and we're up on the 8. Okay, gang. Thanks for joining me. Took 2 trades tonight. The overnight trade on the Euro USD was a buy to take profit of 1.10099. Stop loss of 1.09639. And we have a pending trade on the Euro New Zealand dollar buy stop with a entry price of 1.77129, 1.77129, and a take profit of 177,279, 177,279, and a stop loss of 1.76809, And as I said, I'll let you know about tomorrow morning. I'm on my way to Spain, and I was actually supposed to be there today, but the plane missed my connection yesterday, so spent the day here in DC. All right, we'll talk to you. See you tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining me. If you want to be a good trader, we can make you a good trader. This has changed my life, and it will change yours. Thanks so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Until next week.